Hi, welcome back again. Okay, we're continuing with our discussions on cognitive um, distortions. So, this cognitive distortion is called emotional reasoning. And basically, what emotional reasoning is assuming that our emotions are reality, right? If we feel good about something, that means it's good. Or if we feel bad about something, that means it's bad. But that our emotions are an indicator of the truth. So, and the reason why that's considered like an a cognitive distortion is because our emotional responses are a result of our thoughts. So, because we think certain things, we create the emotion attached to what we think. So, our thinking isn't always reality, right? Our thinking about a situation might not be the truth. It could just be our perception, right? And we could be way off. So, um, when we're perceiving something in a certain way and then we have a feeling associated with that, that doesn't mean that that's the reality of the situation. So that's why this thought work is just so key in the healing process, to just be aware of what we're thinking and to just be open to guidance and be open to digging deep into what we think, and to have a realization as well that we can change our thoughts at any time. We're the master of our emotional well-being, and we're the master of what we think, right? And it's unfortunate because there's a lot of pain and suffering that you see people experience because of their thoughts, right? With no awareness that they can change their thoughts at any moment in time about anything, um, and thus change how they feel and then change their reality. So that's why I'm, pointing out each one of these, there's many of them, distortions, because I think it gives an individual power to know that, your well-being is not outside of yourself. It's not in someone else's hands, right? It's not in the government's hands. It's not in a person's hands. It's not in your boss's hands, et cetera, right? You are the master, right? You decide. You have the power to change your circumstances, no matter what anybody tells you, right? You have the power. Your circumstances are your circumstances, whatever they shall be, right? But you have the power to decide what you're going to think about those circumstances. That's our freedom, right? That's our freedom right there. Um, so we can think about a circumstance that it's awful, it's terrible, you know, um, it's the worst thing that could have happened, I deserve it, whatever, there's so many layers to it, but, and that's the person's story, right, coming out in something that they're perceiving outside of themselves, right? So, to just be aware that you control what you think. We don't think that. We don't even, most people don't even know that because they're just on automatic pilot, right? Just going along with this tape running in their head. It's just automatic. They don't even think about it, question it, and a lot of times people have the same thoughts. So then if you run it by somebody else and they think the same thing, you think, okay, like you check yourself with through other people. Um, the problem is everybody's tape is different. So even if you grew up in the same household, as an example with the sibling, and you've had so many of the same experiences, your tapes are still going to be different. You're different people, you're different individuals, you have common experiences and similar experiences, but you also have very different experiences. So when all these things create that tape, they contribute to the tape that's running in your head. So when we can realize that we are individuals, and we have the power, we can, and that's a tough one, because a lot of times if someone's been victimized, they don't feel like they have any power, and that they can't change their circumstances, and that they claim a victim mindset, right, which doesn't help the circumstance. And you got to hope and pray that that person finds someone along their journey, on their path, that can identify for them that they can change what they're thinking about their circumstances, and then thus change how they feel, and eventually change their life, right? So this is big stuff, and it's out there. The information is out there. There's coaches out there that speak to this, which is great, you know. But the more people that are aware of it, the more people that can benefit from it, it helps everybody, right? So that's kind of the reason why I'm creating these videos and doing this. I have like 27 years plus experience in personal development and self-help, and then I got an advanced degree in counseling, and just a lot of most of the knowledge was through self-exploration in all different facets of healing, because I just find it fascinating, and it helped me on my healing journey. We all have things we have to heal from, right? I don't think anybody's free from that. And it just depends on what it is that you're needing to heal from, and whether it's something that you're guided to do on your own, and or if you seek out, assistance to help you on your journey. It's out there, and I always hope and pray that people that really need it find someone on their path that will help illuminate some of this information, and help the individual see that they can change their circumstances, because you hear and see that people become hopeless, not realizing that there is a wealth of knowledge, self-help type of work, that you can take steps to heal yourself, right? And not depend on someone else to heal you. But I always hope and pray that whoever needs it finds someone on their path that can help. And it is divine. I mean, it is divine. If we pray for it, it will appear, right? And we will be guided through the process. But so that's why I do this. That's why I'm here, to help anyone who might need some assistance in doing a deep dive into this work to benefit themselves and their life circumstances, right? So that's it for this one, and I wish you all peace and love on your healing journey. My contact information's down below, and leave any comments. I look forward to hearing from you and what your thoughts are on this. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.